All right, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Mets Weekly as we are live at this very moment on YouTube and on X for watch along coverage of Mets versus Dodgers game 105 of 162. Before we start, I want to remind everyone to subscribe to the Mets Weekly YouTube channel for new episodes of the Mets Weekly podcast following every single regular season series. For those of you watching or listening on playback, you want to join the conversation in the future, make sure to turn on those post notifications to know when we go live. Make sure to follow Mets Weekly on X and on TikTok. Follow all of us individually. The links are in the description. So here we are, second game of this series against the back-to-back World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's just say last night probably went, I'd say, as we kind of expected. The Mets did not win. Sean Manaea, however, with a stellar pitching performance, you'd hope that it gets the trade value up for him. But to be honest, I don't really expect him going anywhere, but at least a promising performance nonetheless. The Mets bullpen pieces, who are likely going to be out of here, pretty much 99.9% possible. Brooks Raley and AJ Minter both gave up runs last night to pull the Mets away, farther away. Robert and Alvarez both with a pair of solo shots. And that was pretty much all they could muster, as I'm pretty sure they had like 4 hits that entire game. Roki Sasaki was on it, probably his best start of his entire major league career, as it's been a struggle for him. But yeah, either way, Juan Soto left the game in the 6th inning and was just placed on the IL. It looks like he's going to be missing a little bit longer of time in comparison to the IL stint he had earlier on this season. So we'll get into that on the podcast this week. But either way, all eyes pretty much turn to this pitching matchup today, which has a pair of gems in each of these rotations. Of course, Nolan McLean gets the start for the Mets, who has seemed to have grabbed his footing recently after those few rough starts that he had in the middle of the year, and coming off of a pretty good start once again. And then, of course, you have Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the other side, one of the best pitchers in all of baseball, coming off of a complete game shutout that he tossed against the Yankees earlier last week. So again, it's going to be, once again, a test to see if this team can do anything against elite pitching. However, they do have their best hitter out as of right now, so that's obviously not going to help. And the lineup looks a little bit different. Tony in the chat, what's going on? But either way, of course, this team not going anywhere, but we're here just for the fun of it, to watch this game, give some commentary, of course. It looks like Andrew likely will be joining a little bit later. I'm not sure if Matt will be here a little bit later towards the back end of the game. But for now, it is just me. I'm going to be calling the balls and strikes. But either way, let's get into these lineups for Nolan McLean versus Yoshinobu Yamamoto, which is the main spotlight here. But first, for your visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, leading off the designated hitter Shohei Ohtani, batting second the center fielder Andy Pages, batting third the first baseman Freddie Peralta, batting cleanup the third baseman Max Muncy, batting fifth the shortstop Mookie Betts, batting sixth the second baseman Tommy Edman, batting seventh the right fielder Kyle Tucker, batting eighth, the left fielder Teoscar Hernandez, and batting ninth, the catcher Dalton Rushing. On the Mets side, leading off, the left fielder A.J. Ewing, batting second, the shortstop Francisco Lindor, batting third, the third baseman Bo Bichette, batting cleanup, the right fielder Carson Benj, batting fifth, the center fielder Luis Robert Jr., batting sixth, the designated hitter Jorge Polanco, batting seventh, the second baseman Marcus Semien, batting eighth, the first baseman Brett Baty, and batting ninth, the catcher Francisco Alvarez. So we'll see how this one pans out. Baty at first base today, because you know the rules. We need to have Brett Baty in this lineup no matter what. because it's very, very important for his morale because he's still developing. He's only 35 years old, and we don't know what he is yet. So you'd hope that he's playing these different positions, that they're showcasing him to possibly trade him. Boy, I hope so, but I'm not going to get my hopes up on that whatsoever. McLain will get out to the mound here. His first pitch will be in about 4 minutes, and we are just about ready to go as this Mets season continues on with yet another baseball game, as we all just basically wait for this season to be over because it's been nothing but a nightmare. So either way, lots of trade talk, of course. We will get into that later on in the next podcast episode on Soto going to the IL. Eric Wagaman is back up with this team. And we are just about ready to go. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Keep that note. All right. Well, I don't really think I need to do much of a rundown on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. This man's got the kitchen sink. Pretty much every single style. Big splitter. High 90s fastball. Cutter in the low 90s as well. He's got a curveball, sinker. Basically throws pretty much every single thing at you. Does a lot of things well. Gets a lot of swings and misses. Gets a lot of ground balls as well. He just knows how to pitch at 27 years old, already one of the best in all of baseball. 5'10", undersized right-hander. And once again, having a phenomenal season. Out-of-town scoreboards. Miami down 6-2 right now in the 9th inning against San Diego. Atlanta just getting started in Baltimore right now. And you have the Phillies and Yankees tied at 1 in the middle of that game in the 5th inning, as we are just about to get started here from Citi Field for first pitch, as Nolan McLain will make himself his way out to the mound. Let me change this up, and we should be ready to go. As Shohei Ohtani will lead off. It'll be Pages and then Freeman. And if anybody gets on, it'll be Max Muncy on that side. Nolan McLain coming off of his last few starts. I believe he's only given up 2 earned runs over his last 4 starts. So it's been a decent stretch for him, especially this month. And hopefully he can keep it going against a very, very good Dodgers lineup. He has given up 2 earned runs. That is correct. I was correct at that in his last 4 starts. And this will be his 21st start of the season, his 29th of his young major league career. Big sinker baller. The fastball usage has been coming up for him. He throws his first warm-up pitches to Francisco Alvarez, who is behind the plate. And Ohtani will step in here to lead off the game. All right. Here we go. A little dance around the mound. McLean gets the ball. And Ohtani will step in for today's first pitch. Just about getting started. He engages with McLean. His bat is up, and we are ready to go. First pitch, fastball misses down for ball one. Shohei Ohtani, 2 for 4 last night. Had a double, brought in a run on a sacrifice fly. Swung on and missed at that high and away fastball. Counts 1-1. The Mets in their Friday blackout uniforms, which they did not wear last night because of a movie that apparently was being filmed. The 1-1, slapped to third base. Bichette on the backhand. He throws strong to first, in time, 1 out. So nice midair recovery there by Bo Bichette. And there's one away. That'll bring up Andy Pages. Pages coming off of, as of right now, the best year of his career. He's cooled down recently. First pitch fastball misses up and in for ball one. 98 from McLean early on. 17 home runs, 67 RBIs, OPS just under 800. And that fastball misses high and in for ball two. Let's look at Andy Green. That's interim manager who took over 81 games in on this season, but pretty much too late, as we've seen. Sinker misses down and in, and it's 3-0. Freeman on deck, who had himself a phenomenal game last night. A 3-0. Called strike on the upper outer half with the fastball, and it's 3-1. One of the main struggles for McLean this year, falling behind in the count a lot. Let's hope that we can see him limit the pitch count here. There's a look at Soto, who's been just placed on the IL, as this lost season continues to get more lost. McLean faced the Dodgers earlier on this year. 7 innings of 1-run ball, I believe. Checked his swing, and the first base umpire said he went around, so the count runs full. "3-2 is chopped right back to McLean. He throws on to first, with Beatty covering first. 2 out. And Pages didn't even run the full way. What a douche. What a horrible, horrible season. Understatement there, BBA. What's going on? Hey, Matt. How you doing? Juan was able to perform in the movie, I hope, before he got hurt. Yeah. That's rough. Here's Freeman. Freeman had a 3-hit game last night. And as the first pitch sinker misses outside for ball one. Freeman, a known Met killer throughout his entire career. Long-tenured Brave, as he lifts that one to right field, but it'll be right at bench. Doesn't need to move in that much. And that retires the side. A 1-2-3 inning to start the night for Nolan McLean. The Dodgers nothing. The Mets coming up. We go to the bottom of the first. Here in New York, as Yoshinobu Yamamoto will take the mound. Is it me, or does McLean's mustache get longer every start? I don't know. I guess maybe he's not gonna shave the thing until he has a bad start, which again, he hasn't had a bad start in a while, so not bad. Complete game shutout for Dylan Cease, by the way. 1 hit, complete game shutout. So shout out to him. It was against the Red Sox, who have been scorching hot. 1 hit shutout. The final line, I can just read it off here. 9 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, 3 walks, 12 strikeouts. So an even dozen. Nice performance there from Dylan Cease, who's been having himself such a fantastic season. One of the best pitchers in the American League. He threw about 10 actual strikes in the game. Cease? Yeah, Cease can be wild sometimes. How many pitches did he throw? 120. Wow. 80 strikes. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, home first here in Queens. A.J. Ewing will lead off for the Mets, and then Lindor and Bichette to follow. Against Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who is fourth right now, I believe, in earned run average. Unless I'm incorrect. 2.78 earned run average on the year. And almost 120 innings. Opponent batting average 188. He has not given up much. And the youngster A.J. Ewing is set. First pitch from Yamamoto in the full windup is a cutter that is fouled down the first base line, and it's 0-1. Ewing took a rare 0-4 last night, as he has been nothing but extraordinary since getting called up in May. The 0-1. Got a piece of that splitter, fouled it off, and it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 to Ewing. Oof, lined off the fists and right into the glove of Yamamoto. 1 out. That'll bring up Lindor. Yeah, he's pretty good. Let's just say when the Mets were pursuing him, he was the real deal. Soto should be done for the season unless the Mets make a run. Try not to laugh. No sense in risking it. I mean, yeah, probably. He'll probably come back. I don't really want him to. Here's Lindor. Takes a fastball outside for ball 1. Yeah, so no, I wouldn't push it if I were, but knowing Soto, he probably would want to play for the rest of the season. Let's see. Called strike right down the middle. Ball and a strike to Lindor. Lindor has a home run in his career against Yamamoto. That came in LA last year. Or excuse me, this year, actually. That cutter is fouled off, and it's 1-2. Bo Bichette on deck. Yamamoto sets. 1-2. Lifted high in the air, popped up into left field. Teoscar Hernandez has a little bit of trouble with it and makes the catch. 2 out. He was doing some dancing there, almost tripped over himself, but 2 out. Here's Bichette. Takes the first pitch sinker down and in for ball 1. Bo still kind of hanging around that sub 700 OPS, which he has been pretty much for the entire year. It just has not been a good first year for the Mets, as that one is lined into right field for a base hit, and the first hit of the game belongs to Bo Bichette. So a 2-out base runner for the Mets here against Yamamoto. That'll bring up Carson Bench. Like I was saying, Shed has hit a little bit of a skid recently. So he was like 0 for his last 17. He snaps it right there. So that'll do. Here's Carson Bench. First pitch, curveball, bends in there for a strike on the outer half of the plate for strike one. Bench just has played 100 games for this Mets team. This year, 713 OPS, his rookie year, making the opening day roster out of camp. Swung on and missed at that splitter, and it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 is tapped up the first base line. Yamamoto throws it at Bench on the run towards the first base line at Freeman, and Bench will have himself an infield single. So that was a very weird sequence. Yamamoto fields it up the line and just throws it directly at Bench's ass. Looks like Bench seems to be okay. So back-to-back hits for the Mets, one in odd fashion, and they've got themselves their first runner into scoring position on the night. For Luis Robert Jr., who, since coming back, has homered twice already. Just a significant amount of time since late April with a back injury. First pitch, sinker misses down and away for ball one. Robert started off the year pretty hot, cooled off a little bit for about 2 weeks, and then had the patented injury, something he's been dealing with for his entire career. Injuries. And lots of them. Swung on and checked it, but the first base umpire said he went. Ball and a strike. Polanco on deck. The 1-1. Swung on and missed at that crisp splitter. Damn, that was nasty. 1-2. That's making Yamamoto work a little bit here in the home first. Did you see that stuff about Roki's glove? I didn't notice watching, but once it's pointed out as comp call, I didn't see that. Let me know. Let me know what this was about. The 1-2 splitter lays off of it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yamamoto steps off. The 2-2. Slider misses outside. The count runs full. Polanco on deck. Mets have been batting 125 with runners in scoring position since the All-Star break. That seems pretty accurate, right? 18th pitch from Yamamoto. On to Robert. 3-2. 2 on, 2 out. Swung on and missed at that splitter, and that'll retire the side. So the Mets get back-to-back base runners with 2 out, but cannot drive them in as Yamamoto escapes the pressure. We're through 1 frame of baseball. We go to the second. No score. One window, right? A frame would be a half inning. A window would be 2 frames, I think, right? Any construction people can confirm that. Imagine Wagaman just got all his stuff back to Syracuse, just got back called up to the big league club. A call he's more than happy to get, but clearly still a funny scene. Well, Yep. I think I don't even know if Wagaman was the right guy to call up, but I think he can play the corners. Probably made sense to just call up Morabito, right? All right. It'll be Muncy, Betts, and Edman for the Dodgers in the road second. After a 1-2-3 inning from Nolan McLean in the first. Sasaki can sleep in that glove. Wouldn't that make the Mets 5 guys deep in the outfield? Ewing, Robert, Benj, Taylor. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I think they probably consider Wagaman more of a corner infielder, but he's played the outfield a few times, I believe. Max Muncy will lead off for the Dodgers here in the road second. He takes a sweeper on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Muncy did not play yesterday against the lefty with Manai on the mound. Now gets the start here against McLean. That sweeper misses down for ball one. Muncy sitting at an 868 OPS. He fouls away that fastball. 1-2. McLean sets the 1-2. Called strike three on a curveball that was definitely not a strike. Muncy thought about challenging it, but he didn't. So 1 out. First strikeout for Nolan McLean. So a little bit of hesitance there, but I guess it didn't help. I don't know. First pitch to Mookie Betts. Fastball misses upstairs for ball one. Mookie has not been regular Mookie that he has been before. Really has kind of declined into his 30s. The 1-0 lifted into shallow right field. Benj coming on. He lines it up, gets under it, makes the two-headed grab, 2 out. So quick work here for McLean so far. 5 up, 5 down. Something got stuck underneath my chair. You guys hear that? Yeah, I mean, Robert will probably be out of here after the deadline, so Morabito's definitely getting called up then. All right, here he is, Tommy Edman, who by OPS is the best in this lineup this season, believe it or not, with all the star power in this Dodgers lineup. You guys may know Tommy Edman from the National League Championship Series in 2024, where he basically blew our head off every single time he came to the plate. First pitch fastball misses up and away for ball one. Was hitless last night, so Sean Manaea was able to get Tommy Edman out just 2 years too late. Fastball fouled away, ball and a strike. The 1-1 swung on and missed at that curveball. Nasty. Down and in back door, 1-2. The 1-2 sinker just got a piece of it. And got a piece of Alvarez as well. He seems to be okay. Didn't really react to it as much. 1 and 2. Still. Lane sets the 1-2. Curveball just misses down. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one is hit into shallow left field. Ewing coming in, makes the catch, and that retires the side. 6 up, 6 down for Nolan McLean. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. What does Ken Burns eat for breakfast? Oh, I don't know. Apparently he burns it. He burns breakfast, I guess. There we go, guys. My apologies with the scoreboard there. Nothing really changed, so. Polanco, Semien, and Beatty for the Mets in the home second. Jorge Polanco leads off against Yoshinobu Yamamoto here in the home second. Polanco been hurt a lot all year, and when he has been healthy, it has really not gone well for him. First pitch, cutter on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It's 23 games this year. Majority of them as the DH, dealing with Achilles injury all year. The 0-1, splitter misses down. Counts now even 1-1. The 1-1 swung on and missed at that splitter. This lineup really sucks without Soto. Even with Soto, they haven't been good either, so what is there to do? There's Soto smiling right there because he doesn't have to be near Francisco Lindor, because remember, those guys hate each other. Yamamoto sets the 1-2 to Polanco. That splitter misses badly in the dirt. 2-2. 2-2. Fastball misses outside. The count runs full. Marcus Semien on deck. Three-two. Cutter fouled away into the left field seats. Grounded to the right side. 2-hop to Tommy Edman. Makes the play over to first. 1 out. And there's Ken Rosenthal with his bow tie. Almost didn't recognize him without it. Here's Semien. First pitch slider misses down and away for ball 1. Semien sitting at a 601 OPS on the year. It has not been pretty. 1-0. Splitter foul. Back into rushing. He caught a piece of it. Seems to be okay. The 1-1. Fastball carved foul into the right field seats. 1-2 to Semien. The 1-2, grounded to third. 1 hop to Muncy. Throws over to first. 2 out. And that'll bring up Beatty.
She wanna go viral.
Ken Burns eats burnt toast for breakfast. I guess that's the missing piece of the puzzle. Here he is, the star of our show. And that cutter is carved foul down the first base line. 0-1. Beatty starting at first base today because the Make-A-Wish kid needs to be in the lineup. Who cares about putting Jared Young in there, who actually could possibly get you something at the deadline if you wanted it. Curveball in there for a called strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Oh, 2 to Beatty. Swung on and missed, got him with the splitter. Beatty's down on 3 pitches. 1-2-3 inning for Yamamoto. We go to the third, no score. "20 hours ago, Anthony DiComo reports the sell-off is coming." Thank you. Thanks for letting us know. Thank you, DiComo. Didn't know that. Tucker, Hernandez, and rushing for the Dodgers here in the road third against Nolan McLean, who's gone up six up, 6 down. Would you trade Vientos and Beatty or both? I'd trade both of them right now, but Vientos just bought himself more time getting injured, and then Beatty, they're probably not going to move. So it's not like that's going to happen. It's not what Ken Burns eats for breakfast. It's about how he brings breakfast alive while respecting and both tradition and evolution of breakfast. Truly a masterpiece of storytelling. Okay, well, there it is. McLean back out to the mound. Kyle Tucker, a 2-run homer last night against A.J. Minter going lefty-lefty. Tucker has not had himself a good first year in L.A. Mets were pursuing him hard in the offseason. Ended up signing for $60 million a year. If he performed like this in New York, his head would probably be on a plate right now. First pitch fastball on the inner half of the plate. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1. And he homered last night. Batting 7th in this lineup of destroyers. Lays off that changeup outside. Third base umpire said he didn't go. Ball and a strike. One. Sinker on the bottom part of the plate. In there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Mets go after Casey Mize. I don't know. We'll see what they go in that department. I don't know. Curveball misses outside. 2-2. The 2-2 lifted in the air, deep to right field, and that is off the foul pole and gone for a home run. 9th home run of the year for Kyle Tucker, his second in this series, and the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead here in the third. Picking up right where he left off last night, this time off of McLean. And Kyle Tucker, second home run of the series. One nothing LA. That's the disappointment in their lineup. Yep. Damn right. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Takes a sinker upstairs. Counts 1-1. Teoscar 2 for 4 last night. One. Swung on and missed at that down and away cutter. And it's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Got him with the cutter away. 2 strikeouts for McLean. 1 out. Well, McLean comes right back up with the strikeout after the Tucker homer. That'll bring up rushing. First pitch, sinker, misses inside for ball 1. The 1-0, slash the other way. That's going to fall for a base hit. A.J. Ewing cuts it off towards the line, and rushing is in at first, and he won't go anywhere further. Second hit of the game for the Dodgers. Runner at first, 1 out. That'll turn over the order. Here's Ohtani. First pitch, swung on and missed at a four seam, up and in. Violent swing there from Shohei. 0 for 1 so far, grounded out his first time up. The 0-1, tap to the right side, Beatty throws to second, and it gets past Lindor. Dalton rushing goes to third. So it'll likely be a throwing error on Beatty. Runners at the corners with 1 out. You did not have, like, really? Like, who missed that? Was that off of Lindor's glove? Who is it on? This is the shit, man. Whatever. At this point, who gives a shit, right? Yeah, I wonder why the scouts are saying that Peralta will be traded no matter what. Second most errors in the major leagues, the Mets. Swung on and missed at that slider, and it's 0-2 to Pages. So McLean has to work out of some extra outs given away by his defense. The 0-2. Fastball misses up. Slider misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two to Pages. Hit on the ground to Beatty. Beatty a chance at second for redemption, over to first, and McLean was not on the bag, covering over to first. And the run comes in. It's an RBI force out for Andy Pages. Playing late, going over to the bag. 2-0 Dodgers. First pitch to Freeman. Breaking ball misses down and in for ball 1. Freeman lined out his first time up. As the Mets' defensive woes continue to bite them in the ass. Sinker is fouled away. Ball and a strike. Changeup dots the downward inner part of the plate. One, two, lined into right field for a base hit. Pages will go first to third. Runners at the corners with 2 out here. Third hit of the inning here for the Dodgers. That's continuing to kick the ball around the field. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Here's Max Muncy. Struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, fastball misses up and away for ball 1. That sweeper gets off of Alvarez's glove. Pass ball charge to Alvarez, and Andy Pages will come in to score. 3-0 Dodgers. Called strike to Muncy, and it's 1-2. Man. 2-1. Foul tipped that curveball into the glove of Alvarez. 2-2. Ridiculous, man. Can't make this stuff up. Damn right. Stupid. 2-2. Swung on a miss. Got him with the curveball. And that retires the side. Not before the Dodgers score 3 in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. 3 runs come across against McLean. One of them earned off of a solo shot by Kyle Tucker. And then the rest infiltrated by the Mets' sloppy defense from all season. 3-0. And that's why this team sucks. Mediocre team. Understatement. They're fucking trash. I'd say that's what they are. Looking up at mediocre. Yep. All right. Well, Mets down 3-0 against one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. So good luck. Santucci throwing a shutout through 5. Yeah, I saw he was off to a hot start. So good to see. He's looked good. He should be in AAA by the end of the year. Alvarez will lead off. Well, the Mets in the home third. Down 3-0. Be a perfect time for Alvarez to hit one of his low leverage home runs. First pitch slider misses down and away. Alvarez homered last night. in the 8th inning against Evan Phillips, with Roki Sasaki coming out of the game. It was his 12th of the year. That curveball misses down. 2-0. Fastball misses down. 3-0. Ewing on deck. Three-zero. Fastball misses outside to a 4-pitch walk to Alvarez to begin the 3rd. Mets have a leadoff base runner for A.J. Ewing. One that doesn't tie the game. I mean, he has the most low leverage home runs in all of baseball. I mean, he's been okay in high leverage situations, but it seems like all his home runs come in the meaningless way. There's Ewing. Fastball misses up and in for ball 1, so 5 straight out of the strike zone for Yamamoto. The 1-0, curveball, called a strike on the outer half. It's not a strike, but no challenge from Ewing. One, called strike. And that one's going to get challenged, but it won't get overturned. So wrong pitch to challenge, and it's 1-2. Let's lose their challenge. They now have 1 remaining. One, two. Swung on and missed. Got him with the splitter. 1 out. Count 3-0 in the 3rd is not a low leverage spot. Yes, it is. Probably medium leverage, if anything. Here's Lindor. The first pitch cutter on the outer half of the plate for strike 1. Lindor's 0 for 1 so far. He flew out his first time up. L1. Checked his swing, but looks like Rushing was trying to challenge that, but I think they're calling it a swing either way. That was weird. So Dodgers, for some reason, are not going to challenge that. Okay. That was weird. 0-2 to Lindor. As he calls time. Smoltz hated that challenge. Smoltz hates everything that the Mets do. Four-seam fastball misses outside for ball 1. 1-2. Splitter misses down for ball 2. Three-two. Cutter misses outside. Count runs full. Bichette on deck. Mets once again making Yamamoto work here. The 3-2. Fastball misses up and away for ball 4. And it's runners at first and second with 1 out for Bo Bichette. Make sure to leave a like, guys, if you haven't already. Be greatly appreciated. If you want to become a member, it's fully up to you. You get access to our AI songs, which we've been playing throughout the entire season as it's continued to deteriorate. Here's Bichette. Singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Splitter misses down for ball 1. That one's tapped softly back to Yamamoto. He pounces on it, throws to first in time. 2 out. Runners at second and third as they move up. 2 out. Here's Benj. Benj had an infield single his last time up, where Yamamoto threw it right off his ass, coming up the first base line. First pitch, Splitter misses down for ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball misses outside. 2-0 to Benj. Curveball bends in there for a strike. 2-1. Yamamoto now surpassed 50 pitches in the third inning here. That's trying to break through. Haven't been able to yet. Two one on the way. Grounded sharply to the right side. Edman is up with it. Throws on to first in time. That retires the side, so Yamamoto gets out of the jam. Mets do not score. Still 3-0 Dodgers. We go to the 4th. I wonder if this is a thing. Probably not. Nope. Three nothing. See you later. You don't have faith in this team, maybe? What makes you not have faith in them? Do you think Sturt watches the games? I don't know. I'd hope he does. Another great night for Santucci. 5 scoreless innings, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. Marlins have lost 11 straight. They have. They were red hot, too. I think they had like a streak of, 8 in a row at one point. So now they're ice cold. Crazy. Still over 500. Yeah, they got really hot before the All-Star break. Marlins aren't the bad team that everyone says they are. See, they're in the playoff hunt. They might buy. McLain comes out back out to the mound, has only given up 1 earned run so far. But there's 3 on the board, thanks to the defense being shitstorm behind him, which has been the reality for the Mets defense all year. Mookie Betts leads off here in the road 4th. Fastball misses inside for ball 1. The 1-0 called strike down the middle. The 1-1 curveball in the inner part of the plate. Just nicked it for strike 2, 1-2. Plays off that curveball in the dirt. First base umpire said he didn't go around. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Betts. Mookie sets the 2-2. Got him looking with a sinker at the top of the zone. 1 out. 4th strikeout for McLain. Mets probably have lice. We're 4 up on the wild card, another 3 out. Losing will do that for you. Here's Tommy Edman. First pitch called strike with a fastball. Just nicks the outside of the zone for 0-1. Edman 0 for 1. Curveball misses outside. That curveball sits high. 2-1. Lifted high in the air to left field. Ewing is under it. Makes the catch. 2 out. Here's Kyle Tucker. First time up. Opened the scoring with his 2nd home run of this series. First pitch swinging. Lifts one over to left field. Back goes Ewing onto the track near the wall. Gives a love tap to it. Makes the catch. And that'll retire the side. So Tucker almost had his 3rd home run of the series. Going to the opposite field that time, but it'll retire the side. So bounce back inning for McLain. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 3-0 Dodgers. May have been good at Citi Field. You'd like to theorize, maybe. Watching this team is infuriating. Yep. Well, what can I say? We're here for the end. All right. Home fourth, here in Queens. Luis Robert Jr. will lead off for the Mets against Yamamoto. Thrown 3 scoreless so far. First pitch swung on and missed. Center cut fastball, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 popped up on the infield. Edmonds under it, makes the catch, 1 out. Much dead air. Well, the team's dead, so I'm just reenacting the livelihood of the team. Called strike on a curveball as Polanco pulls the bat away on a bunt. Polanco grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 0-1. Grounded to second base once again. Run over to first. 2 out. What are these fake pinstripes? I don't know. Maybe some. I think it's probably something to the Brooklyn Dodgers. I'm gonna guess. Cutter in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1 to Semien. Semien's 0 for 1. Fastball just misses outside. The 1-1. Slider misses down and away. The 2-1. Sinker pounded into the dirt, into third base side. Muncy up with it, makes the play. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 inning for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. We go to the 5th, 3-0 Dodgers. Well, at least it's moving quick, right, guys? There's that. Hour in and we're already in the 5th inning. Not bad. Did the Brooklyn Dodgers wear pinstripes? I wasn't there to see it live, but they may have at one point. Hernandez rushing an Ohtani for the Dodgers in the 5th against Nolan McLean. Polanco looks like he should be playing at the Old Timers game. Are they doing that yet this year? I don't even know. It was like the alumni last year, right? The Alumni Classic or whatever. Teoscar Hernandez leads off for the Dodgers here in the road 5th against Nolan McLean. 60 pitches through 4 innings, 1 earned run, 2 of them unearned. Swung on a miss at that first pitch sinker. 0-1. Hernandez struck out his first time up. The 0-1 lifted in the air to right field. On comes Benj. He dives for it. It goes off his glove and lands in front of him. He picks it up, throws into second, but Teoscar Hernandez gets under the tag, and it's a leadoff double, bloop into right field. 4th hit of the game for the Dodgers. And they have themselves a runner at scoring position to start off this inning. Benj tried to come up with it, but fell short. That brings up Dalton rushing. First pitch cutter in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Rushing singled his first time up and scored a run. Whew. He was putting me to sleep. The 0-1. Change up, down and in, misses badly. Good block there by Alvarez to keep it in front of him. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swung on and missed at that curveball down and in. 1-2. One, two, checked his swing on that curveball, but the umpire says he went around. 1 out, 5 strikeouts for McLean. Rushing did not like that call. But who cares what he thinks, right? He went. Broke the plate. Here's Ohtani. Ohtani grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. He's 0 for 2. First pitch curveball. in the bottom part of the zone for strike one. Yeah, curveball bounced in the dirt. Counts now even. Oof. 1-1. Swung on and missed at a curveball. 1-2 as Ohtani calls time. Teoscar with a leadoff second. McLain checks him, the 1-2. Sinker in there for a called strike three. 6th strikeout for McLain. Ohtani's going to challenge that, but it's going to get over. It's not going to get overturned. Take a seat, Ohtani. 2 out. Here's Andy Pages. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch swinging, grounded past Beatty and into right field. That is going to be a base hit. Teoscar rounding third. He'll come home in to score. An RBI single for Andy Pages. It extends the Dodgers lead to 4-0. Their 5th hit of the game. So a little excuse me hit by Pages. Beatty not playing anywhere close to the line. Was not going to get there. And it's an RBI single. 4-0. Got to bring up Freeman. First pitch, lined into center field, over the head of Lindor and into center field. And back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches for the Dodgers. And it's 2 on and 2 out. Well, here's Muncy. Muncy struck out already twice. He's 0 for 2. First pitch fastball, clips the outside part of the plate for strike one. So 2 earned runs charged to McLain in this game. 2 unearned. The 0-2, sinker, bends in there for a strike. Now it's 0-2. McLain's back to the season form. McLain's pitching fine against this really tough lineup. The defense just blew up for him in the 3rd inning. Swung on and missed, got him with the curveball down and in, and that'll retire the side. McLain is through 5. Another run comes across. 4-0 Dodgers halfway through. Yeah, he does look a little rattled from the defense behind him. To be honest, I don't blame him because this has been the problem all year. So it's not like it's the first time this has ever happened and he's like, melting under adversity here. Like this is every single day with this fucking team. Beatty, Alvarez, and Ewing. Make sure to hit the like button if you guys haven't already. Beatty will lead off.
She wanna go viral.
Beatty struck out his first time up against Yamamoto. First pitch, swung on and missed at a curveball. Zone 1. Curveball bounced foul down the first base line. The 0-2 grounded up the middle. That's a base hit into center field. So a leadoff hit for the Mets here in the 5th. Their third hit of the game. And that'll bring up Alvarez. Splitter about an inch off the ground. And Beatty went and got it. And it found some grass. He's so amazing. Never trade him. He's untouchable. First pitch cutter fouled off. Swings and misses at that high fastball, and it's 0-2. Alvarez walked his first time up. The 0-2 lined into left field. That's a base hit. Beatty will go to second. Back-to-back hits here for the Mets to start off the 5th. And that turns the lineup over. Beatty and Alvarez go back-to-back with hits. That'll bring up Ewing. You'd think that they would score here, right? You would think. Ewing's 0 for 2 so far. First pitch, fastball, called a strike. Was not a strike, but no challenge from Ewing. 0-1. The 0-1. Curveball. Got a piece of it. Fouled it off his leg. 0-2. Seems to be all right. Yamamoto sets. The 0-2. Sinker is fouled off. Ewing calls time. Manaea gave up 4 runs yesterday. That was not Manaea. Manaea gave up 1 run last night. He was pretty good. And that's Splitter. This is outside for ball 1. One, 2 to Ewing. Grounded to first. Diving stop there by Freeman. They get the out at first. No throw to first from Mookie Betts there as Ewing beats it out. Nobody covering first. So runners at the corners now with 1 out for Lindor. Lindor walked his last time up. He's 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch splitter is fouled off the leg of Rushing. Seems to be okay. Lindor calls time. Yamamoto at 72 pitches, about to throw number 73 here. The 0-1 swung on and missed at a high end and fastball. 0-2. Splitter, got a piece of it, fouled it off his leg. 0-2. I think you should switch back to the beanie. The beanie's too hot to be wearing multiple times. Like, the beanie's for the podcast now, guys. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. I think it's a little too late to save this team. The 0-2 fastball misses up and away. The 1-2 is popped up on the infield. Muncy calls for it. Lines it up, makes the catch, 2 out. I'll bring up Bichette. Bichette singled his first time up. He's 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch, curveball misses outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Sinker fouled off. Beatty was... What are you doing, Beatty? Beatty was he stealing home? What the fuck was he doing there? Whatever. 1-1. Splitter misses down and in, 2-1. Yamamoto about to throw his 80th pitch of the night. On 2. Fastball fouled back to the backstop. Two-two to Bichette. Fastball fouled off. Two-two to Bichette. Lined. Base hit into left field. Beatty will come in to score. A.J. Ewing will go first to third on a little bit of a bobble there by Teoscar Hernandez in left field. Runners now at the corners with 2 out, and the Mets get on the board. Second hit of the day for Bo Bichette. 5th on the day for the entire team. And it's a 3-run game. So the tying run will come to the plate for Carson Bench. Meeting on the mound, Mark Pryor, Dodgers pitching coach. After the conference, Yamamoto, it's 82 pitches so far. 2 out. Runners at the corners. Mets down 4-1. Run already home here. RBI single from Bo Bichette. First pitch, splitter down and away for ball 1. Bench 1 for 2 on the day. Chop to the right side. Mookie coming across. He throws on the run to first in time, and that'll retire the side. The Mets get a run. Bo Bichette, RBI single. It's 4-1. We go to the 6th. Lane will go back out to the mound. He is at 75 pitches on the day. Out there for his 6th frame. Looks like they changed it to a throwing error on Brett Beatty for that first scoring. So fuck Brett Beatty is back in fruition. That's good. We like that. McLean back out to the mound. He'll face Betts, Edman, and Tucker. McLean at 75 pitches through 5 innings. First pitch, fastball misses upstairs for ball 1. Betts is 0 for 2 today. 1-0, fastball misses up and away. 2-0. The 2-0 cutter at the bottom part of the zone in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Two one, sinker misses inside. 3-1. Tommy Edman on deck. 3-1. Lined past the diving Lindor and into left field for a base hit. Dodgers' 7th hit of the day. And they've got themselves a leadoff base runner here in the 6th. That'll bring up Tommy Edman. First pitch, sweeper, called a strike. Definitely wasn't a strike, but no challenge from Edman. 0-1. Mookie with a leadoff first. The 0-1, changeup misses outside. One, curveball, chopped foul. Back to the screen. Pickoff attempt. And Betts is back there safely. One-two to Edman. Chop to Lindor. Lindor on the backhand makes a nice play on the hop. Flips it over to Semien. 1 out. as Edman will go to first. Definitely not much to get to there, as Lindor had a range to his right. Runner on with one out for Kyle Tucker. Tucker homered in the third inning to open up the scoring for this game. First pitch swung on and missed at a curveball down and in, and it's 0-1. His second home run of this series. Pickoff attempt at first, and Edman's back there safely. The 0-1, there goes Edman. No throw from Alvarez as he couldn't handle it on the transfer. Third stolen base of the year for Edman. Counts 1-1. Runner in scoring position now for the Dodgers. They're 1 for 6 on the day, as that curveball misses outside for ball 2. McLean starting to lose a little bit of his control here. Two one. Changeup misses outside. 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez on deck. Three one to Tucker. Curveball misses down for ball 4. And runners are at first and second now with one out. And we'll get a mound visit here. McLean up to 89 pitches on the day. Hopefully he can finish this inning unscathed. Teoscar Hernandez, bloop double his last time up. Into right field, he scored a run. 1 for 2 on the day. That was McLean's first walk of the night. Now in a big spot here to possibly end his day. 89 pitches, first and second. One out here in the inning. Daniel Duarte getting warmed up in the Mets pen. McLean looks at Edman at second. First pitch, sinker fouled off into the screen, and it's 0-1. Teoscar. Not having his best season. As he goes deep into his 30s. Broke out later in his career with the Blue Jays. McLean after the step off. He's at the belt. Sinker misses down. Ball and a strike. One swung on and missed at that cutter. He went around, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. 1-2, curveball bounced and blocked by Alvarez on the backhand. Keeps it in front of him. 2-2. Nolan about to throw his 94th pitch of the night. Looking to finish this one strong, but's got some work to do. Curveball misses outside. The count runs full. Dalton Rushing on deck. McLean sets the 3-2. Cutter misses outside for ball 4. So back-to-back walks issued here by McLean. That'll load the bases and bring up Dalton Rushing. Let's see if this is it for McLean or he gets one more batter. Rushing's 1 for 2. First pitch, swinging, lined, caught by Lindor, and races Tucker back to the bag. It's a 6 unassisted double play to end the inning, and Nolan McLean is through 6th. Unassisted double play. So that'll end his day right there. Good way to do it as he escapes the bases loaded jam. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Mets still down, though, 4-1. All right, McLean's day is done. Through 6, 2 earned runs, 2 unearned. Yamamoto back out there. Robert takes a fastball high and in for ball 1. Robert's 0 for 2 today. The 1-0. Lined, curveball, foul into the left field seats. Ball and a strike. Yamamoto at 86 pitches. Back to throw number 87 in the 6th inning. The 1-1. Sinker misses down and in. 2-1 to Robert. The 2-1. Fastball misses outside. 3-1 to Robert. Polanco on deck. Alex Vesia getting warmed up. That sinker is fouled off into this third base screen. Count runs full. Three-two. Sinker misses outside for ball 4. So leadoff base runner once again for the Mets here. This time in the 6th. That'll bring up Polanco. So let's see how long Yamamoto goes here. Now at 90 pitches on the day. Mets haven't made it easy for him, but still has only given up the 1 run. Speaking of not so easy, Jorge Polanco struggling mightily. That first pitch cutter is fouled off down the first base line. He's grounded out twice. 0 for 2 on the day. The 0-1. Fastball fouled off. God, he looks so off balance in that box. Holy shit, man. I don't know if that's just like how he regularly looks, but it's like just, this is like brutal to watch. The 0-2. Checked his swing. He went around for strike 3. Not even competitive. 4th strikeout of the day for Yamamoto. 1 out. Got to bring up Semien. First pitch swinging. Flown out to center field. Lazy fly ball. Pages is under it. Makes the catch. 2 out. That brings up Beatty. Cionel Perez getting up in the bullpen. Alongside Daniel Duarte, will likely pitch the 7th for the Mets, with them down 4-1. Beatty singled his last time up, scored the only run for the Mets today. The 1-0. Fastball inside. 2-0. To Beatty. Fastball down. 3-0. Alvarez on deck. The 3-0. Taking all the way. Called strike. 3-1. 3-1. Cutter fouled off. That runs the count full. Three-two to Beatty. Called ball 4, but that's going to get overturned. Beatty strikes out, and the inning is over. We go to the 7th. Mets down 4-1. Probably the day for Yamamoto. So he matches 6 innings with Noel McLain. As we go to the 7th. Daniel Duarte will come into pitch. Week away from wholesale changes. Again, like I've been saying on our show, I don't think they're going to sell enough. I don't think it's going to be enough that they get rid of to make a statement. To the 7th we go. Nolan McLain's day is done. And Daniel Duarte is on the mound. First pitch sinker is fouled off the bat of Shohei Ohtani. And sinker's fouled off. It's quickly 0-2. Duarte has had a few appearances with the Mets, 4 to be exact. This is his 5th. Has not given up a run yet. The 0-2. Lifted in the air to left field. Ewing coming across with Robert right behind him. Did not communicate that well. Ewing makes the catch, 1 out. McLain wasn't bad. Agreed. I believe he was pretty good. The defense kind of fucked him. But what else is new, guys? What else is new? This is not a good team at all, from any aspect. First pitch to Pages is pulled into left field. That'll stay up for Ewing. Makes the catch, 2 out. So 4 pitches and 2 quick outs for Duarte. Here's Freeman. Freeman, another multi-hit game today. Follow up the 3-hit game from last night. One of the best first basemen of this generation. On his way to a Hall of Fame career. Athletic lost time with Atlanta and LA. First pitch sinker is fouled off. Go on to Freeman. Lined past Simeon and into right field. And that's the 3rd hit of the night for Freddie Freeman. His 6th in this series already. 8th hit of the night here for the Dodgers. And they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. That'll bring up Muncy. Muncy has struck out 3 times today. He's 0 for 3. Trying to avoid the golden sombrero here. First pitch, sinker in there for a called strike on the inner half of the plate. It's 0-1. Second best first baseman, probably. There's Miguel Cabrera. There's Votto. Of this generation, shall we say. That cutter's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Do you see the difference from Doze's direction? Not really. I mean, we knew that there weren't gonna, nothing was gonna change. That ball's in the dirt. Ball 1. Duarte will likely be called upon to pitch the rest of this game. A 1-2, swung on and missed, got him with a sweeper inside. So 4 strikeouts on the day from Max Muncy as he gets the golden sombrero. That'll retire the side. Alex Vesia will come in to pitch against the Mets here in the bottom of the 7th. Stretch time here at Citi Field, 4-1, Dodgers. The announcers said the Mets need a tweak during the offseason to be a threat next year. What a stupid statement. It's more like a major overhaul to be competitive. Yeah, I don't even know where the hell they're even going to try to be going at this point. I'm out of answers. Broadcast just says blurbs at this point. Barely even pay attention. Francisco Alvarez will lead off for the Mets here in the home seventh. Mets down 4-1. Alex Vesia in the game. Yamamoto's day is done. 6 innings pitched, a 1-run ball, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. 100 pitches even. First pitch, fastball, foul back to the screen. 0-1. Alvarez singled his last time up, walked his first time up. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Go 1. Slider, foul back to the screen. 0-2. The 0-2 swung on and missed on a fastball away, and Alvarez is down on 3 pitches, 1 out. That'll bring up Ewing. Ewing's hitless today. He's 0 for 3. First pitch, slider misses upstairs for ball 1. He sets the 1-0. Slider fouled off into the left field seats. The 1-1 to Ewing. Fastball in there for a strike. 1-2. One, two, slider, high and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. Muncy is up with it. Throws to first in time. 2 out. Here's Lindor. First pitch fastball misses outside for ball 1. Lindor 0 for 2 today with a walk. One oh, changeup misses down and in. 2-0 to Lindor. Two 0, changeup misses outside. 3-0. Bichette on deck. Guys walking to the mound over the top. Yeah, he's got a high arm angle, so that makes sense. Kind of dig it. Taking all the way 3-0. Fastball down the middle for strike 1. 3-1. Slider misses inside for ball 4. 2-out base runner. Lindor's on with a walk. His second of the day. That'll bring up Bichette. Bichette brought in the only run for the Mets last time up, an RBI single. He's 2 for 3 on the day. First pitch, changeup misses down for ball 1. As time is called, it's like Rushing will go out to the mound. Talk to Bessia. The 1-0. Called strike and a fastball, and it's 1-1. One to Bichette. Grounded softly to third. Muncy will go the short way, and that'll retire the side. No hits, a walk, 1 left. We go to the 8th. Mets down 4-1. Betts, Edman, and Tucker in the 8th inning for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts will lead off. Second inning in relief for Daniel Duarte. First pitch fastball misses down and away for ball 1. Betts is 1 for 3. The 1-0. Taps slowly to the right side. Beatty has to get over, and he gets there. 1 out. That brings up Tommy Edman. Swung on and missed at a down and in sweeper for strike one. Edman's 0 for 3 today. The 0-1. Breaking ball downstairs. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 changeup fouled off. Back to the screen. Looks like it caught a piece of Alvarez. Maybe a little bit on his arm. Shaking it off, taking his glove off. See if he's okay. Seems to be good. The 1-2. Breaking ball hits Edman. So it's a 1-out hit by pitch. Dodgers have a base runner. That'll bring up Kyle Tucker. Here's Tucker. Swings and misses at that first pitch sinker, and it's 0-1. Tucker homered early on to open up the scoring against McLean. Now faces Duarte for the first time. So that sweeper is fouled off, and it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 changeup misses outside for ball one. The 1-2 sweeper fouled off his foot. Right in the shin guard. That's what they wear him for. On two to Tucker. Changeup misses outside for ball two. What happened to Tucker's chin? Has to be a story there. I thought he just doesn't have a chin. Weren't people making fun of that or something? 2-2. Cutter fouled off into the screen. Edman was running. I'll have to go back. Duarte sets. 2-2 to Tucker. Popped up in foul territory. Bo coming over towards the screen. He can't make the play. Ball ricochets off the top of the padding. Bo gives off a souvenir there. Still 2-2. Chinless Tribe. 2-2. Pickoff attempt at first base. Pickoff attempt once again. Edmonds back there safely. Now he has a free attempt to try and steal second, if he so pleases. Two. Cutter misses inside. Count runs full. Teoscar Hernandez on deck. Three two on the way. There goes Edman. And that sweeper's fouled off down the first base line. There goes Edman. 3-2. Swung on and missed. The throw down to second. He got him. Alvarez administers the strike him out, throw him out, double play, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the eighth. The Mets with 6 outs to play with, down 3. Feel like we need another 9 innings to get 3 runs. Could be a possibility. Edgardo Henriquez will come in for the Dodgers here in the 8th. It'll be Benj, Robert, and Polanco for the Mets in the home 8th. Enriquez, a 2.41 earned run average across 39 appearances. This is his 40th of the year. First pitch cutter down and in for ball 1 to Carson Benj, who's 1 for 3 today. That one hit was an infield single in the first inning. The 1-1 fastball, the inner half of the plate, 101 from Henriquez. Ball and a strike. 1-1, and the curveball hits him right off the front leg. Definitely not intentional. Breaking ball. Let's have a painful first base runner to lead off this inning. That'll bring up Robert. Robert's 0 for 2. He walked his last time up. First pitch, sinker misses up and in for ball 1. He's going to kill someone. Yeah, he's all over the place right now. 1-0. Sinker misses up and in. 2-0. Let's need one more base runner to get the tying run to the plate. 2-0. Sinker fouled off. Hey,
Hey,
welcome. Hold on, let me. All right. Fastball's fouled off. Do you have it on in the StreamYard?
I don't know if it's gonna let me because the last time I tried to put a Fox broadcast on, it didn't let me
Yeah,
do it.
you can't use Chrome for it. I've noticed.
Yeah.
So I can pop it on here. There you go. Here we go. Beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. You want me to do the scoreboard? I can. Let me know.
Yeah, I don't have it up yet. So.
All right. All right, that sinker's fouled off. Full count to Robert. Huskar Brazaban.
Step bro
The one and only Step Bro getting warmed up.
Step bro stretching. Or have I seen this before? He's got the mat out.
3-2. That sinker completely misses. It goes to the backstop, but it does not matter, as Benj was not looking forward either way. So
Surely they'll
time
score,
run
right?
comes to the plate. Mark Pryor will come out, as Enriquez has only faced 2 batters.
Let's see. 4185.
Tanner Scott getting warmed up. Pitched yesterday.
I have the scoreboard now up to date. So.
All right. Cool. Polanco, switch hitter batting left against Henriquez. Has had no luck today. Shouldn't say luck, he's just looked like crap. Now he's going to have to face triple digits. 0 for 3 on the day. Struck out his last time up. Tying run at the plate. That's down 4-1 here in the 8th. Looking for some late heroics in an already lost season that's gone down the toilet. I'm sure we're all hopeful. First pitch, cutter in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Polanco DHing today. Hasn't really done much hitting, though. It's hard to be a designated hitter when you don't hit, you know? It's funny, isn't it? The 0-1 cutter. Just got a piece of that one. It's quickly 0-2. They should play for the first draft pick. Yeah, at this rate.
Should double steal here.
The 0-2 fastball misses up and away.
Got nothing to lose.
Except our pride.
We lost that a long time ago.
One two to Polanco. Fastball misses outside. 2-2.
I can take over after this AB if you want.
All right. Sounds like a plan. 2-2. Got him looking with a cutter. He's going to challenge that, but it is not going to get overturned. And Polanco has struck out for the second time tonight. That'll bring up Semien.
Oh, wow. What an improvement. At least Nolan pitched well.
Yeah. Defense bent him over. What else is new?
Semien over. Well, you see, they made all their good defensive plays last night, so you
Yeah.
can't have it back-to-back nights. 0-1 as Semien swings through that fastball. The 0-1 misses inside with the slider. The 1-1 ties him up, and first base umpire says he did not go around.
Next up is Beatty. Yeah, I can't wait.
The 2-1 pitch. Swung on a missed. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Sit down. Semien swings and misses under a 102-mile-an-hour fastball. His old man Bones had no chance of standing up next to that pitch. And he's retired for the second out of the inning. Semien belongs in Jurassic Park anyway.
And that's gonna be it. Because we need
Why
to
is
play
Dave?
strategy
Why
against Brett
is
Beatty.
Dave Roberts playing try? Why is he going try hard mode?
I don't know.
It's fucking Brett Beatty. He sucks horsecock.
Tanner Scott. Tyrone Taylor into pinch hit for Brett Beatty. Oh, damn it.
Oh no, Beatty's not gonna bat. What are we gonna do now?
Now we lost.
Taylor into pinch hit to face Tanner Scott.
Okay, he'll get plenty of plate appearances by when he doesn't get traded at the deadline.
First pitch swinging, 0-1. Oh, 1. Taylor hits it down the line. Base hit. It's going to roll into the corner. Benj will round third. He'll come in to score. Robert will come in to score as well. It's a 2-run double for Hoopus, Tyrone Taylor. And the Mets cut the lead down to 4-3.
Roan! Stupid.
All right, 1-run ball game now. They're going to intentionally walk Alvarez, and HE will come up.
Matchup here. All right, Ewing.
See, this is why we respect Hoopus, because he just hoops.
Yeah. He's got ice in his veins.
He's up in his trade value, at least, which is cool.
They won't trade him. They want to keep him. They're trying to compete next year. They're going to compete next year. They're trying to keep him, even though he's a free agent. So just keep him.
Even though you could re-sign him for cheap later in the offseason, but, One 0 misses up and away, ball 2. One hit into the left field. Muncy underneath it, but it goes out of play.
Back again. Is today's pretend he's just a... Been harder than a fish on the deck.
One-two pitch, swung on a miss for strike 3. But the Mets get 2 runs back here on an RBI, or 2 RBI double from Tyrone Taylor. 4-3 Dodgers as we head to the 9th inning.
You gotta hand it to this team. They really battled today.
Step bro.
Could this be the final time?
From Villamella, Dominican Republic, he who was Scarborough back and threw on dancing feet. 6'3", leaning mean, right arm slinging fire. Late bloomer legend took the long road higher. Signed with the Rockies, bounce around the grind. Then Miami called Bullpen savior in his prime. Sweeper got that nasty bike, slider got the tip. Hit a C and go shelling, step bro, help me quit. Step bro, man of many talents, dropping heat in the pen. Yeah, he handles all the challenge from the island to Queens, wearing number 43. Dominican pride shining, setting hitters free. Step bro, twisting up the game, multi-talented warrior, forever bringing flame. Who was Scarborough's plan when the bullpen's on the line? Step bro steps in and everything's just fine.
Step bro.
Man of many talents. From the island to Queens, wearing number 43. All right. Could this be?
First pitch into Teoscar Hernandez in there for strike one.
Whose stepbrother is he? I never understood this song. Why is it in quotation marks? He's everyone's step.
Cutter misses one.
Ugh.
Let's just say he's up. Teoscar's underneath that sinker, pops it up. Lindor makes a catch, 1 out. Let's just. He's step bro because he likes to act. He plays in movies, and not your traditional Hollywood movies.
Brock Stewart getting warmed up. Oh.
First pitch misses for ball one as Dalton Rushing comes up to hit, who's 1 for 3 today with a single, and he came around to score a run.
Woot woot.
1-0
Jared Young's also in the game. By the way.
is hit
And he just
right
picked
to
up.
Jared Young, our favorite Canadian. He makes the catch for the second out. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it.
Explaining this on live is crazy. I'm sorry.
First pitch to Ohtani misses for ball one. He's the #1 actor in the game right now.
Yep. His ratings are up.
1-0 pitch. Hit in the air, out to left field. Ewing underneath it. Makes the catch. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Step Bro.
Yep.
All right, we head to the bottom of the ninth. the Dodgers look to close it out. The Mets will look to come back and win this ball game. Be Lindor, Bichette, and Bench to face Brock Stewart. Will they do it?
Stewart.
Will they do it? Who knows?
I think we all know.
Well, I just don't know how you can come back when, you have a communist leading off for you. Like,
Yeah,
how are you supposed to do that?
I'm right. That's a good point. Twisting up the game, multi-talented warrior forever. Blue scar, brows upon with
What's up, United?
steps in, everything's just fine. Do 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 do. All right, Brock O. Stewart, 3 outs to go. Come on, Lindor, for communism.
Do it for the Soviet Union. Do it for Vladimir Lenin.
I choke out the squirrel. You're one of a kind. 10 men left on base. Fucking pathetic team. 2 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Keep the farm alive.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a Soviet Union shirt with Lindor 12 on the back. Lindor's 0 for 2 with 2 walks. 1-0.
They don't
All
have any
right.
challenges left. Thanks,
Oh.
Alvarez. You fucking fat ass.
And Polanco. Getting my start. I mean, if they have a communist starter kit in the Mets team store, I'm definitely getting one.
Communist starter kit.
1-1 pitch. Misses inside with a sweeper for ball 2.
Lindor cost us 2 runs. That was on Beatty.
2-1. Hit on the ground, foul.
Throwing error on Beatty. And then Lindor also got what's his name out of a bases loaded jam to end his thing. With a
2-2.
play.
Hit into left field, but it'll go foul into the seats. Two-two. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Lindor struck out on the up and away
Thumbs
fastball.
down. Boo.
And now Bichette will come up. We need the redistribution of strikes. First pitch to Bichette. Misses for ball 1. Bichette's 2 for 4 with 2 singles and an RBI.
Yeah, because Beatty's throw hit the runner. They thought it hit Lindor.
1-0. Hit on the ground. Right at Betts. Comes up with it. Makes the throw. 2 outs. Mets are down to their final out of the night. Carson Benj will come up.
No, that was on Beatty. It was a bad throw by Beatty. He's just a bad player. It's kind of what bad players do.
First pitch to Benj. Swung on a miss at the changeup. 0-1.
Beatty's not a bad player. That's right. He's a horrendous ball player.
He's just trying. He's trying his best. The 0-1 pitch is in there for strike 2.
He's
And
trying
the Mets are
his
down
best,
to their
and he gets a medal every time.
the Mets are down to their final strike of the night. Pitch right down the middle. The 0-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Benj goes down the changeup, and the Dodgers take the first 2 games of the series. They win the series, and they'll look to sweep the Mets out of Citi Field tomorrow with a 1:10 start. I believe the game's on SNY.
Just get me to the deadline already.
Well, yeah. Thank you guys for watching again. We'll be back tomorrow for another watch-along stream. And then, yeah,
Unfortunately.
we're chugging our way to the trade deadline. See you guys later. Peace out.